Look at this fancy rig. Daryl here has us test driving a boat. It's 40 degrees out. It's supposed to be 60 on Monday, but he said we have to test drive this boat today. Plug in? Yeah, it was in, I think. Is it a deal if it sinks?
Yeah.
Daryl, he said, drop the hammer! Back in my building today, and it's getting a lot more full. This is Kirby's snowmobile. I just have it parked there because it looks cool. We have those two snowmobiles back there are gonna come out too when we get some more snow. My dad dropped his boat off the other day so I can winterize it and store it. So today I'm gonna winterize this boat and this boat. His is a 2008 Moomba Outback. This is actually, he and I bought this boat together. We ordered it from the factory in 2008. And then in 2013, when I moved up here, I sold my share of this boat to him and ordered that boat, and the rest is history. So this one has like 1,000 or more hours on it, I think. It's been an awesome boat. Mine's only got like 350 hours or something on it. Winterization process is pretty much the same for both of them too. So yeah, I'm just gonna pull the plugs out of the block, blow some air through them, through the heater hoses and that kind of stuff. This boat's super easy to winterize because of the clamshell. I just have to pull the two plugs out of the block. I like to pull the impeller out just for fun, blow air through one of the heater hoses to get it to flush out the other side, and then it's good to go, I think. So, oh, and fogging oil in the cylinders too. Drain plug one. I guess my light doesn't work. I forgot to put a bucket under this, so it's definitely draining a bunch of water onto the floor of my building. That kind of sucks. Oh well. Go pop the other side out. I just use a 7/16 wrench. It's a brass square fitting thing, so. I think the most important step whenever you do a winterization is putting the drain plugs all in the same spot. All right, both of them are in there, Dad. Impeller just has 4 5/16 bolts that are pretty easy to pop off. The impeller on my boat's a little harder because it's like buried up against the transom, but not too bad. So there's the impeller. I have this pair of like angled needle nose-ish type pliers that are perfect for popping impellers out really easily. But like every other tool I own, I can't find it, so I'm just gonna use screwdriver and regular pliers. But what I like to do is just use like WD-40 or fogging oil, whatever I have handy, and spray it in here. Make sure to get some on the carpet. And both of our boats have heater, which is by far the best option to have. So this is a heater hose. What I like to do is just pop one of these off and blow water through it. Basically the heater core is under the dash up here. So if you blow water through it, it pops. You pop this hose off, pressurize it, it blows water all through the heater core and then back here through the block and sprays it all out of the block drain. So just cheap insurance to make sure that that thing is not gonna freeze too. Man, that one's tight. All right, all the plugs are out. Spray fogging oil in, turn it over and then pop them back in. I don't know how much you're supposed to put in, but that's how much I put in. There we go. Impeller is out. Beautiful. Boat is like officially winterized. I'm just gonna thread the plugs back in real quick. Just for good measure, I do have the air compressor hooked up. Plug this hole, plug this hole. There is no water, so I'm good. Moving on to my boat, which is a 2013 Moomba Outback V. This one's a little bit trickier for two reasons. Number one, it's a V drive, so stuff is packed in a little bit more tight. And number two, it's my boat, so it's full of junk. So I gotta move a bunch of stuff out first, and then I can start the winterization. The block drain plugs on this are actually like bolts as opposed to square head, and it's 9/16, so a little bit bigger than the other one, but let's see how much water we can dump on the floor in here. There is a lot of water in the bilge. The drain plug that's out is in the middle. I don't have, or I mean, it's in the back in the transom. There's another drain plug forward that I haven't pulled. I probably won't pull that one yet. I might put a bucket under it when I pull it so that it doesn't flood my building, but yeah. Let that go for a little bit and then plugs and stuff and call this one good. This like garden hose thing right here that I have to disconnect and blow water through. There are 2 drain plugs on the V-drive, one right here and one right here on the back side. So pop those babies out and then we're good to go. Heater hose here with the air fitting on the end. I'm gonna just blow air all the way through one last time. I have all of the plugs in except for one, so I can blow everything out of the drain hole in the block right here. And I can see that just just air is coming out. Beauty. All right, so that's 2 Moomba boats, winterized. I think I've been doing this for 45 minutes or something. This is not a how-to. Don't follow my directions because I probably do it wrong, but I guess this video is more for me to know that I winterize the boats.